1 Second by Paradise Lost is the overall sixth album by the band. And this was a pretty drastically changing album for the band since they pretty much perfected their progressive, well, not per se progressive, but their gothic, their death doom metal sound with Icon and that other one, Draconian Times. Yeah, there we go. So they pretty much perfected their style with those records, and they wanted to do something else, so they made this one, 1 Second, which has I believe a really old woman on the cover. I'm not primarily a fan of that, but it is a peaceful cover, so I'm mixed about it, but it is their album, so their choice. This is requested by Capitalism Freedom 69, who wanted me to do the first 6-7 records by the band, except for the debut one. Maybe that is not that good, but I can review that as well. Since I am becoming a Paradise Lost fan, I really enjoy their work, so far. We started with the title track, which is 1 Second. Really relaxing track. Really starts off really dark and mellow and opens up the record quite depressing as usual, but it is a bit more in a gothic rock style because this isn't a metal record anymore, it's gothic rock, which I can enjoy, and this is actually the first gothic rock record that I've ever listened to. Because I've listened to some gothic metal by by Paradise Lost, of course, and some Triptychon, as you can see in the back. Maybe you can see that, maybe you don't. Big fan of Celtic Frost and stuff, and of course the Triptychon band, but we're not talking about that. But big fan either way by the work that Thomas has given us over the years. Just fantastic opener, really mellow, really relaxing. 3.5 minutes long, it doesn't drag, it doesn't overstay its welcome, and it's not too short either. Sage's Words is the second track, and this is, I believe, the most commercial song of the record. Has a lot of catchy hooks to it, but still having a lot of layers. Really great really great combination of the two elements. Really makes a perfect track like this. Definitely a favorite of mine. So there we go. Then we have Lydia, the third track, and this is, I believe, a kind of note or some sort of message to a girl or something like that. So this is also a really emotional track. I believe Nick Holmes or Gregor McIntosh were writing about this or something, about an extra maybe, like that. So the feels are really strong with this track. Has again a lot of layers. This track just speaks out for everybody that is in a kind of turmoil with their relationship or something like that, with their girl or with their boy, husband or whatever. So this is a relatable track. It is a bit too samey, I would say. That is really my only complaint with this record, that some of the songs are kind of repetitive and kind of stay in the same note, where I want some change-ups, but it still is Paradise Lost, and they're kind of a depressing band. Not I'm not offending them, but that is their sound, which is better than happy generic pop garbage. So it's way better than that. Then we have Mercy, and this is kind of the track that invokes the most with the record. With the woman, I think, on the cover. The really old one, just asking for mercy. I believe it is a reference to to the Vietnam Wars or maybe the World Wars, where a lot of people were getting slayed and a lot of people were getting killed. So mercy for that maybe. I think the cover is about that. I'm not sure. You can correct me, of course. Capitalism or anybody else who is a Paradise Lost fan. I am a fan, but I'm not the biggest expert on their, on their subjects of music. I'm not informed about that. Then we have Soul Courageous. This is just one of those tracks that same thing with the Firepower record from Judas Priest. It's still good. It still blends in with the music very well. But it's just one of those tracks that just is kind of there. It just doesn't do anything for me. Then we have Another Day, and not to be confused with the Dream Theater classic Another Day, but this, it's not on that level. But this track is still really fantastic. It actually has the same length as well, about the same length, 4 minutes or 44 seconds. So that is that is kind of coincident, I think. Yeah, this track, reminds me of that. It has those poppy elements to it, while still having that, that Paradise Lost edge. Although it is a bit, no pun intended, but it is a bit lost on it. In Another Day, since they have lost their metal vibe, same thing as an Opeth or something like that. They have lost their metal vibe, or their metal edge, really. And don't really pull the full potential out of this track, but it still is great either way. A lot of great melody. There's poppy elements in here as well, so you gotta enjoy that. If you are a music fan in general. If you're just a kind of a generic metalhead, then this is not for you. Paradise Lost isn't really the band for you. Just go listen to a Cannibal Corpse or a Suffocation and stuff like that. Kind of, in my opinion, generic metal. But that is just me. Death Angel, stuff like that. That is just me. Then we have The Sufferer, and The Sufferer is kind of a track that is a bit too moody for the production, I would say. This track overall has potential, just like Another Day. Really, if I'm honest, the first 4 tracks are flawless, and then everything else is just kind of hit or miss. Mostly miss, in my opinion. The Sufferer is still a good track, but I think, the production or something that happened to this track just is kind of, not the best. It just doesn't has the full potential to be a great song. It's still good, but it could have been better. Then we have Blood of Another, and this is a big hit. Not as in a big pop hit or something like that. Billboard charts, that bullshit. But in my opinion, this is one of the strongest songs of side 2. Just really invokes a lot of emotion, and I believe they're talking about the war again, Blood of Another. Maybe you were sitting next to your best friend, and his brain got fucking blown out, and you have brains and blood all over your face. Maybe it is about that, really heavy subject matter. The music isn't really that heavy, but I still love a good rock album. Love a good pop album. And there's definitely one of them. With this track, being a real gem in their albums, in their discography, really. Then we have Disappear, and this is one track that really speaks to me. Really cool track. Has I believe it has piano as well. Just beautiful piano by Nick Holmes, I believe. I can look it up, of course. It isn't credited anywhere. Well, yeah, it is. Nobody is credited with the piano, but I can hear, keyboards. Gregor McIntosh plays keyboard, so I'm going with that. Beautiful keyboards on that track. Just really, sounds like a piano, but it's actually keyboards, go figure. But really great emotion, just fantastic atmosphere to this track. Just check it out already. You will not regret it. Then we have Sane, and this is kind of the track that is the ending credits of the album. Just kind of leaves you on a happy note. And yeah, it is just kind of one of those credit songs that is good. but it's kind, it's the credits. It's kind of there. So that's my opinion about this track. And then we have the last track, which is "Take Me Down," and you cannot expect Paradise Lost to end on a good note. So of course they're gonna throw a curveball at you, and take you with "Take Me Down." Really invoking track. It's the longest track of the record, 5 minutes and 25 seconds. Yeah, there's a lot of great passages on there. Paradise Lost really shows their potential on the guitar. Just really fantastic atmosphere once again. The vocals are really, really relentless on this track. Almost metal, but it's kind of hard rock in a way with "Take Me Down." So fantastic, fringe line on having that rock and metal edge, which is perfectly displayed on "Take Me Down," in my opinion. And ends the album tremendously well. With Sane, it was just kind of a bit too bland to end it there, but they had to "Take Me Down," which is a great ending, which is a great closer. Overall, yeah, this was a really good album. I enjoyed it way more than I expected. I thought it's probably a disappointing record after Draconian Times, which is still, it's kind of their best record, really. That's a popular opinion, so. I love the first 4 songs, those are my favorites. Soul Courageous it's meh, it's filler, I think. Another Day is, not as good as the other song of another band. The Sufferer is a bit too moody, I would say. The Cold Life is, I don't even know if I talked about that track. It's kind of forgettable, I think. Blood of Another is great. Disappear has great atmosphere. Sane is bland. It's kind of a bland closer, and Take Me Down is a tremendous closer. So, with all that said, I will give this record an 8.8. Really great record still by the band. I really enjoy their gothic rock sound. So I believe they're gonna do more with that in the future. Host is requested, their last album in the 90s, but it doesn't have a lot of good reviews, so I don't have the bar high for Paradise Lost, but I still hope that I enjoy it. So far I've enjoyed every Paradise Lost record, so it's probably gonna be mixed for me. But let me know what you think about 1 Second. I really enjoyed it, but maybe you didn't, and why. Let me know in the comments down below. I've been Ominous. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Have a nice day, of course. Yeah, just let me know what you want to see in a upcoming video. Another album review, a reaction video, or something like that. Just let me know and I will do it. I've been Ominous, and I will see you in the next video. God bless, stay safe, take care, and peace.